how you doing? It's your boy Logical Man. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're back here with another one. So before we start this video, thank you guys for watching, man. Please share this video. If you support the channel, share these videos. This is an important topic, important thing to go over. We talk a lot about, modern women a lot, black women a lot, even white women a lot. But there's a hidden thing no one knows about. Asian women. Asian men. If you're watching this is true facts. This is reality. This is what happens when men are feminized. Men are not masculine, and women see this stuff. So this is a huge warning and huge thing. Your biggest threat out here is mostly white men. Hey, oh man, actually, be honest with you, if you look up dating sites, it's freaking crazy. Like you are the bottom of the bottom, man. And it's not because of your looks. It's because who you are and how you carry yourself as a man. So y'all hold on to this one. It's gonna be crazy. And let's get into it.
Maybe these women look down on you because you look down on yourself. You have a chip on your shoulder and it's not cute. Are you proud of being angry? You're just projecting your own self hatred onto people who look like you who are of the opposite sex.
And
Hello,
before we get completely into this thing, guys see the thing? It's called Asian Men Are Bitter. So yeah.
everyone. My name is Lynn. Welcome to my channel. I got an interesting comment on one of my other videos, and this person named Asian Manosphere said, "Can you please make a video about why Asian women complain about racism and white supremacy, but absolutely refuse to date Asian guys? And I'm going to presume only
Self
date
hate.
white guys, please." And if you saw the title of this video, then you're going to know that this is not that video. If Asian Manosphere is watching this video while I'm not making a video about the specific topic that you requested, your comment prompted me to think about this. So I guess I can thank you for the inspiration. And I also apologize that this is not the video that you want me to make. I also wanted to be very clear that I'm not directing what I'm about to say to you specifically. Sounds like you have a little bit of assumptions about Asian women. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that in most other aspects of your life that you're a decent person. So I'm just talking about things from my
Assumptions. No, these are
perspective.
facts.
You asked me for my opinion. So, and to Asian Manosphere, I am talking to you right now, but I'm not sure if you know me. You might be horrified to know that I am married to a white guy,
Oh,
and that's just by chance. I don't have any
what a surprise.
preferences as to who I date. That's just how life works. But I also want to acknowledge that you are right, that there are women like this that you describe who exist. But if you're finding that you're having dating problems, let me just go ahead and tell you straight up. It is your nasty attitude that is preventing you from getting pussy, okay? It's not nobody's fault except for your own.
Lies. Lies. My attitude is terrible around women when I get certain ways, and I don't had a problem getting no ass at all. Telling you. Bullshit. Bullshit.
If I was a single woman reading this comment or a comment like this, I would not want to touch you with a 10-foot pole, okay? You think that Asian women are the problem? No, you are the problem. I don't know what happened in your life to cause you to be like this, but it's sad. And you're down bad. I sense that there's probably been a lot of rejection in your life, not because you don't match some kind of physical masculine perception that you think you should have, or that you're unrealistically thinking that you could date someone outside of your league. I really do think that it's probably your personality. And
Personality.
that's a hard pill to swallow. I really don't
Personality.
understand why you would want me to make a video about this, because just because I'm Asian doesn't mean that I share the same sentiment as you do. Unfortunately, Asian men tend to not have the traditional masculine physical traits that a lot of Western women tend to like. And that's not any fault of your own, because it's your physical genetics that don't allow for that. And I understand that that's frustrating. And there are women who are superficial about that stuff. If you don't fit the 6'4" checkbox, then you're not shit, right? So I totally get it. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that you'll want to date a decent human being. To decent human.
Let's bet this. I bet her husband is taller than her and about 6 foot, and her husband is a white male. Of Now, let me say something. No white males watching this. You guys watch my channel, my subscribers especially. I'm not coming after you. I'm just speaking facts. Uh, she is saying that most women want a guy that's taller than them. Most women want a guy 6 feet. They talking about the your attitude, your personality is the issue. That's not true at all, bro. If I quote unquote ever get exposed and get bigger as I am, y'all gonna find out I was a freaking man whore, a cheater, and all kind of dumb shit. And to tell you the truth, so I always say, guys, I don't bullshit and say this. They'll be like, yeah, he been with this chick, he talking about this chick, he fucked my friend. And so I mean, I know exactly what I'm talking about. Personality and all that shit doesn't matter as long as you're about 6 foot. You got some charisma about yourself. You're funny. She likes you. You know how you look to her. Hey man, don't give a fuck about your personality. It's fucking bullshit. I'm telling you right now.
human beings to women of substance, physical traits aren't the most important thing on their list. It's more about being a provider, having a good job, being driven, putting family before self, and doing what needs to be done. And funny enough, that's actually how a
Being a
lot of
high
traditional
value man, so you can get cheated on. You at work.
Asian cultures view masculinity. Like, my dad isn't going to be on the cover of GQ or anything like that, but he is a provider. He takes care of his family. He literally took my family across the ocean to escape communism. He is the definition of doing what needs to be done. Women like men who are forthcoming. I don't know, just the way it is. This is going to sound really weird, but I think about a lot of things in a biological sense. Like, if we were taken out of our modern world with cameras and smartphones and pop culture and this and that, if we were in a primitive state of nature, how do we act? And, we all know that men are the hunters. They go and fight the saber-toothed tiger to bring home the meat for the family. And the women, they gather berries, they do their thing, and they rear children and nurture for the next generation. So given that
Yes,
there almost is a biological need to be met when it comes to dating, women view men, like I said, as providers. And how we might determine if someone is an adequate provider is to see how forthcoming they are, because the assertiveness means that, oh, that must mean that I don't have to tell him what to do, or he knows exactly what needs to be done in order to ensure our survival. So in modern terms, I guess that means that women want men to make the first move and to be seen as a romantic partner as opposed to a friend. There's no friendship in the fucking primitive world. There's only survival. And it just seems to be, in my perspective,
that's
that a
true.
lot of these Asian incels are never going to be the first people to make a move. They're the hover handers.
The issue is though, we're not in a primitive world. We're in the modern world. So what is she talking about when it comes to primitive things? When we're talking about now, and the reason why this man is doing this, you guys, of how he hovered his hand over because he can get caught up for sexual harassment. On the podcast on Anchor, I did a story with a guy named Ryan. He's on my channel all the time. He talked about you know him basically getting a lawsuit for touching a woman, in work. You guys check that out below in the comment section in the description. Anchor, I'm gonna be uploading that on there. It's basically a podcast audio. You guys check it out, man. But this happening does not make him a beta male. It makes him cautious of getting sued for sexual harassment.
You know what I mean? But honestly, I think there is a phenomenon of Asian men who tend to have these incelish kind of tendencies that aren't willing to do anything like
That's
that.
true. I
A lot
give her
of them
that.
let themselves go. They
Yeah.
don't care about how they look. They're slobs. They just watch anime all day.
Now I told you guys about this type of stuff, man. This shit right here come back and bite you in your ass, man. Look at this. I've told you that, especially use certain males, bro. Like we cannot get upset with women if they're gonna choose this guy or a guy that's at least a little bit more in shape. You cannot get mad because of that. Let's be honest, guys. You want a girl that's fat, sloppy, and stanky and shit. I'm just saying around you. Or do you want a chick that's in shape? Or at least she ain't got to be completely in shape, just not really huge. I mean, we can get mad at women for selecting certain ways of guys, but we have to not be non-biased and be real with ourselves that when we accept a woman like that, if we have a better chance to get a woman that's actually in shape or at least in some decent condition. Let's be real, man. You have to be real in this stuff.
They play video games all day. They have those waifu pillows. Ironically, we all know that's not true. You wonder why you repel women. Of course you repel women. What the fuck are you talking about? You're an incel through and through. You're a dork, you're a weeb,
A
and
dork.
you're an incel. So what you're essentially doing is you're using the excuse that you don't look like the kind of man that those women want, when in reality, no one actually cares that you don't look like a giga Chad. It's that your personality and your work ethic sucks. And don't think I don't know. I've actually been
Let me say this last time I stop. That's all lies. Asian men are one of the most highest earners on earth. Asian men are one of the most hardest working people on earth. Did you know in Japan the suicide rate is insane? Because when some men say that, oh my God, I can't be this certain place in life, so I'm going to kill myself. I don't want to be a janitor. I'm going to kill myself. I don't want to be a low rank entry engineer. I want to start at the top of the line. I'm going to kill myself. That's how hard working Asian men are. But she's lying again. It is when she's an Asian woman. You guys, we're gonna do a video on these Asian women, bro. You think black women or whatever have self hate with weave and all this makeup? No, 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 no. I have discovered and seen the truth. Asian women are the worst women on earth when it comes to makeup, fake hair, fake body, fake noses, surgery. It is insane with what they do to themselves. And they try their stuff to get light as possible. Light, light, light. But somehow, it's just facts. Look it up. They still want to date and mess with black men, but the children gonna come out a little bit more. But it's all about dominance too. A lot of them are stuck into the way of the ones from Asia. They treat. I'm going to have a man on on my podcast, on the Anchor podcast. You got to get ready for that. Him talking about him going to Asia and how Asian women worship him like a god when they see him. Oh my God, it's a white man. I'm dead serious, you guys. When I say this stuff, I'm being funny. Even when black men go there, when different men go there that are more masculine and more, they look more of a man. I mean, that's because we have culture and we have the way of nature. Now, a lot of Asian women don't do what they do. Mess with white man, mess with other races man that's more, masculine because of culture. You disgrace your family. You're not with an Asian man. But once they start, a lot of women are starting to branch out. The government, U.S. United States government is sending out money to Afghanistan and different countries, billions of dollars for transgender studies and all kind of women liberation. And so once the women get these liberations, they'll come to see that I don't care about this race. I care about what I want more than race. What makes me more comfortable? What did I feel comfortable walking around with? What makes me feel like I have power? I have a man. This is what's going on in the real world. Just keep hearing this stuff, man. You got to share this video.
very interested in manosphere content on YouTube, and I have been binge watching Kevin Samuels lately, and I have been loving every single moment of it. I understand your plight. I understand that there are women who are entitled. They're superficial. They're unrealistic. But what are you going to do about it? Maybe these women look down on you because you look down on yourself. You have a chip on your shoulder, and it's not cute. Are you proud of being angry? You know you can't change women, so I know it's easier to play the blame game than to look back on yourself and reflect on what you can change. If
That's
you're
true. You
unhappy
can't
with
change them.
your circumstances, then it's up to you to change them. And sometimes that means that you have to literally change who you are, because clearly who you are right now is not fucking working.
She's saying
I've
truth.
always kind of thought this way, but Manosphere YouTube has confirmed that this might be something for people to consider, which is that something like Kevin Samuel says a lot too. If you have an idea of the kind of partner that you want to have, then you should be the kind of person that that person wants. We all have a list, we all have our wants, and we can't really demand that when we ourselves don't match up to what we're actually wishing for. It's very simple. If you're an incel that doesn't take care of yourself, that eats junk food, that watches anime all day, that plays etchy games on their Switch, I'm sorry, but if you're like that, then why do you think that you deserve something more? You're
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but she's telling the truth. MGTOW men, women, whatever. You cannot project something onto somebody that you're not. You can't be. I don't care if you are a fat slob, right? But you cannot be taking care of your hair, taking care of brushing your teeth to make them white. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be not getting different hairstyles, maybe working out. Do so you can't be getting mad at women when you're not even trying for yourself. Just think about that. What she's saying, bro.
clearly not showing yourself that you deserve more. You don't just get to sit on your ass and then wait for whatever it is that you want to come to you. That's not how this works. All right, so let me bring this back to the racial component because this is also important as well. We're talking about Asian incels. If you are bitter about the fact that Asian women date not just white men, but let's just call it non Asian in general, there are certainly women who are like this. So I'm not dismissing that. But the term Asian baby girl, you may know of as basically a different term for an Asian thought. right? But the original term of Asian baby gangster was to refer to a girlfriend of an Asian boy's gang member. So that means that they are dating Asian guys. Obviously, dating gang members is probably not the best use of your time and your energy. So, my overall point is you're overly focused on a very, very specific kind of Asian girl when there are plenty of Asian girls who date Asian guys. Like, yes, Asians do tend to date outside of.
Look here, guys. Just so we can get to the bottom of this right now. What she's saying is complete bullcrap. The only women that are choosing to date other Asian men, unless they're that type of alpha guy that making a lot of money, it's easy. Like I'm going. I'm telling you guys, this podcast, man, my anchor podcast, man. We're going to have people on that actually went to Asia and how they were treated as gods. It's just been a white man or any other race of man that went there from America. That Asian men right now is looking really bad for them. You know, looking really bad. You guys think it's bad over here in America, but over there they're trying to get out of there and come and get the white man, the black man, the Latino man. I'm telling you, dude, this is what's going on with this hypergamy, man. So you guys share this video, man. We got more coming soon, man. Hope you like it. Guys, like the video, share it, subscribe. There's so much more coming soon. Like I got so many uploads coming today and tomorrow, and just I got a lot of equipment coming in, man, and I think you guys gonna enjoy this audio quality and how things. See how this sound? This is how my audio quality gonna sound on Anchor, bro. And Anchor, Spotify, I have all that right now, man. We're gonna have a great good time. And for the guys that join the Patreon, I already told you, man, you guys gonna be the ones giving me the stuff you want me to go do. When I'm out here doing these interviews, walking around, you give me the questions. Hey, ask them this, do this, do that. Because you guys are the most biggest supporters. So of course, why wouldn't I care about your opinion first of everyone else that actually putting that support out there, putting your money on the line and saying, like, I'm your Netflix, I'm your Hulu, I'm your entertainment. Hey, happy. But it's your boy right here, man. Thank you for watching, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out, man. Peace.
The Logical Man, where truth and facts are what set us free.